Hey there, welcome to another Photoshop tutorial from tutcast.com, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to create an animated loading screen style GIF completely in Photoshop. Now I'm going to be starting off with this design that you see in front of you. It took me about 5 minutes to create, but you can start off with any type of design that you want as long as it follows the similar pattern. You have a bunch of shapes in sort of a circular pattern. Usually that works the best. This is what we're going to do. We're going to open up our animation panel by going to Window and then clicking on Animation. And here it is, popped up right at the bottom here. Now you might see the timeline view. If you do, click the button in the right hand corner, which will bring up your frames view. This is what we want. I'm going to start off by changing the time that each frame is visible for from 10 seconds to 0.2 seconds. Now this can be changed later on, but I like to start off by changing it just so it makes it a little bit easier. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to actually set all of my shapes to 50% opacity. So I'm going to very quickly go through my shapes here and change them to 50% opacity by clicking on their layer and pressing the number 5 on my keyboard. And I'm going to leave one of them at 100% opacity, just like that. And here we go, we're ready to start our animation. So with our first frame selected, we're going to press the new frame button right over here, which will duplicate that frame. I'm going to select my layer that's currently at 100% opacity and drop that down to 50%, again by pressing the number 5 on my keyboard. I'm then going to select the next one counterclockwise and jump that up to 100% by pressing the number 0. Once that's done, we're going to duplicate our frame. Once again, just like that, and repeat the process. So I'm going to select this one, drop it down to 50, up this to 100, duplicate our frame, and continue this pattern throughout the whole shape. And there we go, it looks pretty good. And what we're going to do down here where it says once, we're going to change to forever. And to preview our animation, we're going to click on the play button. And there it goes. It looks pretty good, and if you want to change the time, make it faster or slower, we're going to select one of the frames, either the first or the last, hold down Shift, and then select the opposite frame. You'll notice that they select all the frames, and then we're going to change our time accordingly. I'm going to set it to 0.1 second, and once again, we're going to preview our animation. And there we go. That looks pretty good. I'm going to keep it at that, and we're going to go ahead and save our animation. I'm going to go ahead and delete my background layer, because this will be a transparent GIF. I'm going to drag this to the recycle bin, just like that. And to save it as a GIF, we're going to go to File, Save for Web and Devices. Make sure we're at the GIF 128 No Dither preset. We're going to click on Save, and I'm going to name it Loading. Click Save, and there we go. We have completed our transparent loading GIF, and we're going to go ahead and preview this. Here it is, the saved GIF. I'm going to drag it down to Firefox. And there is our final product. Now you can put it on any background you like. You may have to change the matte because it is a GIF. It's not the best with transparency, but it's the only way we can save it as an animation in Photoshop. Now I will mention that some older versions of Photoshop do not have the animation capabilities, so if you are one of those people, I'm sorry. Anyway, I hope you learned something from this tutorial, and until next time, this is Howard from tutcast.com. Take care.